vat aan hierdie dingetjie.
Hey, come touch this thing. You know, Big Papa G has heard that many times in his life. I hope my wife isn't watching this. Welcome to BPG Plays. I'm Big Papa G. Thank you, you beautiful thing, for pressing that play button. I really do appreciate it. And while you're here and checking out the channel and about to check out this paranormal activity video, press that subscribe button. You see that goal at the bottom of your screen? Yeah? We need to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. We can do it before, mid-year. Yeah, it's all up to you. You can be part of the journey, 1,000 subscribers. And still a bit of a way to go, but thank you. And when you press that play button, you'll be part of that 1,000, Part of the masses, part of the multitude, part of the BPG army. Thank you. So we're checking out a channel that I found. They're called Phoenix Paranormal South Africa. Part of the series that we're doing, we'll be checking all these, African and South African paranormal activity caught on camera. All things ghosty. Being a skeptic, I'm very curious about these things, and I'm pretty sure you are too. Yeah. Haunting at Balmoral. Yeah. Phoenix Paranormal. I just quickly checked them out while checking out, the different videos out there and that sort of thing, and they came up quite a bit. 3,119 subscribers. They blown away immediately when I popped over to their channel, and do the same, make their 3,119 go up, because the quality of the production is tip-tops, Similarly, so like Cape Town Paranormal Investigators, go check them out as well. The first video, in the playlist and in the series, well worth your time, I promise you that. Cool, so the haunting of Balmoral. Moral balls. Quality, I love that. This is the first video I'm checking out by Phoenix Paranormal, by the way, so I have no idea what to expect. Obviously, I haven't even looked at this yet or any of this stuff. Just, looked at interesting titles, descriptions, content, whatever, plugged it in a private playlist, and this is the first one, so we're checking this out together for the first time. Huh? Let's do this.
Balmoral is rooted in the greatest tragedy in Afrikaner history.
Afrikaner history?
The scorched earth policy was a cowardice tactic employed by the British to swing the outcome of the war in their favour. By burning the homes and taking the women and children captive and imprisoning them in concentration camps.
Wait, what?
To live on children captive in their favour. By burning the homes and taking the women and children captive and imprisoning them in concentration camps. To live under terrible and life-threatening conditions.
What?
One only needs to walk amongst countless unmarked children's graves to get a sense of the horrific moment in time that crippled the people.
That's messed up, man.
But the atrocities committed on this patch of land could not be washed away by the rains of more than 120 seasons. And it has somehow made itself a nest inside these woods.
It's like a game of sorts, eh?
Yeah, no, the goosebumps already got in the moment I actually entered. And, getting to the hospital side, yes. this is the...
Our first stop was the
Very brave, I must say, you know. It looks hella scary out in those woods, huh?
field hospital. All that remains are 3 desolate walls. It burned down sometime during the war, claiming the lives of 11 children.
What?
You got something moving in the background.
You're damn British! But if you're British and you're watching this, then, you know, subscribe nonetheless. You know? Let that guilt carry you towards the subscribe button. You know?
I heard like... I heard something.
Echoes? You know, the steps and whatnot? They're making too much noise.
We get some response.
What is that called? The SLS device, I think, yeah? The one that picks up frequencies on different channels, yeah?
Ons is terug. Ons bietjie minder mense nou. Sal jy met ons kom?
I'm glad they're translating in case you're watching this from a foreign location. Hopefully English is your first language, so you're understanding, you know, the narrative. But yeah, they're speaking Afrikaans, which is, I suppose you could say, a Dutch derivative, dialect, I suppose, yeah? But it's very Dutch. E.
Gesels.
Okay, let the subtitles are there. I don't have to, you know, translate.
Vertel ons wat gebeur het.
Wat het gebeur? What happened?
Het mense gebrand hierso.
EMF detector?
Kom vat aan hierdie dingetjie.
Hey! Come touch this thing! You know? Big Papa G has heard that many times in his life. I hope my wife isn't watching this.
Kyk hierdie liggie. Kom vat hierso.
So here's my question. This was posted, when was it, a month ago? I suppose the investigation was about maybe 2 months ago, a month ago, I don't know. Wow, wait, before I go ahead, look at this. This is what I love about these guys, Phoenix Paranormal. Look at that, they've even got their logo emblazoned on their devices. That's pretty slick, I must say, you know. It means they're taking this shit seriously. Anyway, the hell was I saying? Ah, yes. This was a month ago, so it's 2020, would have been filmed in 2022. Didn't they say this was 120 years ago? So this would have been, you know, just on the other side of the 1900s. So, I don't know. Would these ghostly spirits even understand what these devices are and touch the light and what a light is to begin with? You know, I don't know. Always ask those questions. So while trying to have a conversation with the ghost, will they even know what you're saying? Or understand at least what you're asking them to do?
My EMF's going off.
Yeah, that could be the other guys maybe, and the devices in proximity. I think it's got like a meter radius if I'm not mistaken.
Daar's hy. Maak die liggies afgaan.
Show that there's nothing around, like maybe someone else with a backup camera. You know?
Wie ook al dit was, kan jy dalk weer vir ons doen?
Bank.
Om 'n bietjie met julle gesels, so 'n bietjie meer weet van wat het hier gebeur. So ons kort net eers 'n goeie indikasie om te hoor of kyk of julle hier so by ons is.
Wow.
Maak die camera. Is hy hier so by my?
The thing with this is, sorry, I mean, I'm a natural skeptic. I firstly would want things to be debunked, and I think it goes both ways, both to prove credibility and at the same time to show that, you know, when you conduct these tests, you take into account that there could be other factors that trigger your equipment, you know. In this instance, I would have probably, you know, panned the camera across, get the dude at the back or whatever, you know, just to show that there's nothing in the proximity of the EMF detector, you know, that sort of thing. Not that I'm saying it didn't go off. It could have been anything. Could have been, you know, the little keto spirits. But I mean, debunk as well while you're going through what you're doing. That's my preference. You know, cross-question yourself in your findings.
Opposite.
Oh.
Okay, so it is in the other direction now, right? Doesn't look like there's anybody in that proximity. Maybe the walls and metal in the walls?
Kan jy vir ons dalk of
cold
of die ene in Wynand se hand of die ene in my hand
metal inside
opvat na 4 toe?
Nice socks!
Kan jy dalk vir ons sê wat jou naam is of wie jy was?
Do they have an EVP? Detector perhaps? What is it? Electronic voice
Oh.
projector?
Hallo, is hy nou hier so by my?
So after
Ons
they've
sien
done
hy
the
maak niks
filming,
nie.
then the EVP, maybe what was not caught on camera on ear may have picked up any disembodied sounds, you know, voices, whilst they were asking the questions.
Hy laat net die liggies afgaan. Kom vat gou weer aan hom. As jou naam Karen is, vat
Karen
gou
can
weer
touch
aan
my
hom.
fangs!
Karen?
Karen! She's gonna complain very soon, huh? Who's your manager?
Baie dankie dat jy aan hom kom vat het.
Ons wil net saam met hulle kom speel iets. Karen, is jy dalk een van die kinders wat hier so gesterf het?
I think it's good that they're speaking Afrikaans and they're identifying as Afrikaans, because if it's Afrikaans spirits and it was British that killed him, then they shouldn't be doing this in English, right?
Earlier that evening, Stefan went to collect some equipment from the location on his own, and he was hit by enormous force, punching him right in the chest. The experience left him shaken for the rest of the evening.
Julle, ek wil nou nie snaaks wees nie, maar hier is stapgeleide hier aan ons linkerkant.
Don't move, anybody?
Jy kan letterlik hoor, klink asof iemand op die gras.
Earlier that evening. Was that an EVP? Is something behind you?
I think while we wait for the other group.
Our next stop in the woods.
Dude, I don't think that was not a human ghost, if it was anything. That was like some like, huh? Damn, spirit of a hyena or something. What the hell? Demonic presence. So
Hidden between the trees, a family graveyard belonging to the Meyer family. But if you look closely, you can see between 8 and 9 unmarked graves. The story goes that British troops on top of the hill would shoot at women and children gathering water from the river.
What?
They were ambushed by a small group of Boers, executed and buried in shame, some even in their underwear, unmarked and forgotten.
Yeah.
If you're here,
Caught on cam, what was that?
unmarked and forgotten.
Huh? Over there? Was it my imagination? Yeah, over there.
If you're here,
That was my imagination.
come touch this device.
Thought I saw something moving in the back, eh? Shadows.
Make it light up. Who threw us with a rock? There was a gentleman sitting right here. You threw him with a rock. Come on.
That's definitely not orbs at the bottom. That's just dust and insects, yeah? Maybe it's one of his own buddies threw him with a rock. What the hell kind of ghost is this? Was that sound?
Our next stop was the lookout point. We had to make quite a hike through the woods, past the flooded mine quarry, and up the hill. But unfortunately by this time half our group's energy was spent and could no longer continue. Arnu, Henny and Warren continued on and discovered a hostel hidden behind the hill. It is here where things started to take a darker turn.
Yeah, so I'd think if you have 10 people doing an investigation in the same vicinity, I mean, if I was a spirit, you know, disembodied and whatever, I wouldn't respond to a whole group of people. I'd wait for them to, you know, thin out the herd a little bit. So yeah, I mean, it's in many of these things, usually the activity happens when they isolate themselves. Apparently they feed off energy, fear, all of those things. So when you're on your own, maybe heightened stresses and I don't know. So yeah, good thing that they split up.
Just be wary of snakes as well, guys.
What? Shit! Where the hell are these guys? Snakes!
I
didn't hear that.
Is there anyone in here?
Wasn't he making that sound? Sounded like it was one of the dudes. Let's go back.
Yeah.
I didn't hear shit. I heard him go,
Yes.
Or maybe that was his reaction to the grunt. I didn't hear the grunt. If you did, I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't hear shit.
Anyone in here? Dis bietjie skrikkerig.
Yeah, stresses, yeah? The thinner the herd, the more heightened the emotions, I suppose.
Nou extension.
So dark.
Yeah, it's still something. I think that's the end of the road, guys.
I heard a grunt now.
Kry jy baie lekker gevoel.
Huh?
That's the end of the road, guys.
You hear that? Could have been equipment brushing against him or something, I don't know.
Kry jy baie lekker gevoel.
That's when you stay, when you're not getting a good feeling, eh?
Zeg nou ons by was ja. Ek glad nie goeie gevoel.
Should have left the cam there maybe, yeah? One of those purpley night vision type cams. Come back for an hour later or something. 30 minutes, I don't know. There was activity that side.
Yeah, this does not. My biggest issue is physical danger, number one. It is unexplored. We have no idea who's here, what's here. Secondly,
use the noggin.
This in better words, but if you've been doing it now for a while,
yeah.
This place doesn't give off
That night.
a good vibe.
Yeah.
We're already down to... What?
Says where?
EVP?
As a paranormal investigator, you have to trust your instincts. And by now we've been on site for about 12 hours. And fatigue was taking its toll.
You could have set up cameras halfway
I'm
through,
literally watching it right now. Exodus 34 verse 13. You try and take a photo of it. Huh?
Of biblical proportions.
And with the circle broken, it was a wise decision to head back.
Yeah. What now?
While making their way back to base camp, next to the river, Henny saw a tall, dark figure coming through the grass towards them. Unfortunately, they couldn't catch it on camera.
Ah, shit. Timing. Fortunate.
Yeah, it was right.
Give them not a kid spirit, it was a tall, dark figure.
Right. Yeah. It sounded like it was coming towards us. Yes. It's probably the first thing I've actually heard tonight.
We are already planning our return, because the history and the ghosts of Balmoral demands it. Next time, we'll be ready, and with all hands on deck,
Go back!
to capture the darkness hiding
Phoenix
in
Paranormal,
these woods.
South Africa, go back!
Thank you very much for watching. Please do drop a like on this video, and do subscribe if you want more great South African paranormal content.
Yes, yes. Phoenix Paranormal South Africa. I love the production quality, the branded equipment, top class, world class, first class. You need to go to Phoenix Paranormal, subscribe, and on this channel as well, BBG plays, BBG reacts, BBG reviews, Big Papa G, that's me. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. We're gonna be looking at more of Phoenix Paranormal stuff. React to it. Check out a couple of other videos as well. We got a nice, super sexy playlist going on also. All things South Africa, all things Africa, paranormal. There's a lot of shit going on here. And all the focus is on Europe and USA and Australia and all this paranormal investigations. There's a ton of shit happening this side too as well. If you are from, the other, across the waters, other side of the world, then hope you, you're liking this new twist to your curiosity about all things paranormal. Thank you very much for watching, and do remember to hit the subscribe button. I'll get you around. BBG.